Are you a teacher or a TA who teaches phonics? I've got another question for you. Are you experiencing one or more of the following? Number one, you feel the joy has been sucked out of your phonics teaching. Number two, it's difficult to keep children engaged in the phonics lessons that you are required to teach. Number three, you feel you can't use your professional judgment. Number four, your phonics lessons have to follow a script. Number five, you have to use formal teaching methods, which you disagree with, and are not working for some of your learners. So if one or more of those resonates with you, could it be that your phonics programme has turned you into what feels like a remote controlled phonics teacher? So some more questions for you. Would you rather enjoy teaching phonics, have a class of children who are engaged in phonics lessons and think phonics is fun, be able to use your professional judgment to make the decisions which are in the best interests of the children you teach, be able to collaborate and innovate with other staff, including those in other schools, choose the teaching resources which are right for you and the children you teach, as well as having minimal planning and preparation to do for phonics lessons and achieving the phonics screening check, reading and spelling results that you would like. If so, continue watching to discover how you can become that successful, inspired and happy phonics teacher. Lesley Clarke's Letters and Sounds programme, which has been DfE validated, has 3 core pillars with an optional 4th. I'm going to use the diagram on screen to explain the purpose of each pillar. The hippos are not a part of the programme itself. I'm just using them to illustrate the pillars and also to demonstrate the inherent strength of the programme. So within pillar 1, you will discover a unique training and support package. This is a blend of pre-recorded and live online training and support from me, the programme creator, and other staff using the programme. This package enables all staff to become skilled and knowledgeable phonics practitioners, enables new staff to get up to speed quickly, provides staff with regular opportunities to receive additional personalised support when it's needed, provides phonics leaders with everything they need to successfully implement the programme in their schools. And all of this helps staff to deliver high quality phonics lessons so they get the phonics screening check, reading and spelling results that they want. Within pillar 2, you will explore innovative, engaging teaching resources. The programme is fully planned and resourced and enables staff to save time on lesson planning and preparation, easily deliver whole class phonics lessons, as well as group and one-to-one interventions, which are active, motivating and enjoyable for both the adults and the children. It enables staff to use resources which make it easier for children to recognise graphemes, form letters correctly and remember the spellings of tricky words. It also ensures that spelling choices, or sometimes known as the best bet rules, are taught in appropriate and effective ways. It easily identifies gaps in the children's learning and implement fully resourced strategies to plug these gaps. All of these things make it easier for staff to deliver high quality phonics lessons so they get the phonics screening check, word reading and spelling results they want. But without pillar 3, the programme won't work as well as it could in your school. Staff may feel they don't have a choice or voice in how they teach phonics. Resources may not best match the needs of learners. Parents and carers won't have the knowledge and confidence they need to be able to effectively support their child with phonics, reading and spelling at home. All of this will mean the school's phonics screening check, reading and spelling results won't be as good as they could be, and neither will staff morale. So pillar 3 is a thread which runs throughout the programme, and it enables staff to customise the programme to make it work as well as it possibly can in their school. So this includes making adaptations to lesson plans to meet identified needs, choosing how reading is taught and practiced outside phonics lessons, selecting resources, including reading materials, which they use, so these best match the needs of learners, deciding how best to engage parents in their child's reading and spelling journeys. An additional workshop package for parents and carers is available for schools to adopt. This enables parents and carers to keep up with what their child is learning in bite-sized chunks throughout the school year at a time convenient to them. The third pillar also enables staff to determine how best to timetable whole class phonics lessons, reading and interventions, and how frequently the latter two take place. Determining the best type or combination of interventions for children needing additional support. Choosing engaging activities to practice phonics, reading and spelling outside phonics lessons. Determining what, if any, additional support they would like from me to further improve how well the programme is implemented in school. Choosing how best to teach phonics in nursery and year 2. Additional planning and resources are supplied. It is an additional option if that is what you decide would be best for your school. So the importance of pillar 3, which runs through all parts of the programme, is that when staff feel they can use their professional judgment in these ways to make the choices which work for them and the children they teach, the programme is going to work as well as it possibly can, and the school can then achieve the phonics screening check, reading and spelling results that it would like. Now, if the programme only had pillars 2 and 3, and not the unique content of the training and support package in pillar 1, lessons would be fun and engaging, and staff would feel they could use their professional judgment to make adaptations. However, staff would inevitably teach aspects of phonics incorrectly, particularly those who are new to teaching phonics. They may focus on lesson activities and miss teaching opportunities within them. They may feel anxious that they don't fully understand what they're teaching, particularly if they're new to teaching phonics or particular aspects of phonics which are within the programme. Staff will make inappropriate adaptations to lesson plans which lessen their effectiveness. They may have unanswered questions about the programme. They could make the wrong resource choices for their learners, for example, reading materials. And all of this would mean that the programme is not taught as intended, and your phonics screening check, reading and spelling results will not be what you want them to be. Now, if the programme just had pillars 1 and 3 and not the innovative, engaging teaching resources from pillar 2, staff would know the theory of how to teach phonics well, and they would be aware of the choices available to them to make the programme work for their learners. However, this would take staff back to the days of the original letters and sounds programme. Staff would have to spend hours planning and preparing lessons and resources, which has a negative impact on their workload and work-life balance. High quality planning and resources for phonics take more time to prepare than teachers have available, which often results in phonics planning and resources being less effective than those produced by a phonics expert with over 25 years of experience as an infant class teacher and who understands the things that make a positive impact on children's learning. So, really important. That's why the programme is so successful, because of the 3 core pillars. You can't have some of them and not all of them, or the programme won't do what you need it to do. Then we have an optional 4th pillar, within which you have the opportunity to develop additional elements within the programme to enhance your provision even further. Now, during my teaching career, which was nearly 30 years, I thrived on the opportunities that I had to create and trial new things to improve outcomes for children. It was really important to me when creating Lesley Clarke's Letters and Sounds programme to provide similar opportunities for those using the programme. Staff who would like to pursue this can do so with support from me and others using the programme. There are chances for these staff to share their successes within the community of schools using the programme and also have an impact beyond their own school. So if you would like to find out a little bit more about the content of the 3 pillars, then there is a link with this video that will take you to my website where you can find out lots more details about the programme. If you would like to arrange an information session, then you can contact me by email and we'll see if we can arrange a date for me to discuss the programme further and answer any questions which your school may have.